Joe Hoyt, Dallas Morning News. Luke, I think I saw that on Twitter you got a chance to talk to Tony Romo after the game last night. What was that conversation like?
I mean, it was cool to meet him, but he just said that's one, and go to Vegas, and we'll be waiting for you when we get back.
Tracy Myers, NHL.com. Jake Ottinger said last night that you guys haven't played the best game of this series yet. Last night went pretty well. What do you need to improve off of that, if any?
I think as forwards, just keep getting to the inside, making it tough on the goalie, and then defensively, just keeping them away from the net as best we can. I thought we were better last night, but I still do think there's another level for us.
Joe talked last night about how he's gone through a couple of these series. Have you ever done this in your career, anything like this, or talked to people? And I mean, how do you get the belief up that it really can happen?
Yeah, I mean, Joe is on the other side of it, so he's seen it. But I think it's a cliche to say, but it's just one day at a time. Keep this group together one more day, and just keep taking it that way. And that's all you can do at this point. There's definitely belief in the room, but like I said, you just take it one day at a time.
What have you learned about Joe in your time with him? Just he's had like these last 3 years are three of his best statistical years at his age.
Yeah,
so he's getting better.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just to watch him on a daily basis is incredible. What he's been able to do and continue to do, and it's been a true honor and pleasure to be his teammate after playing against him.
You guys went down 1-0 early last night, and then Jake had a huge glove save, and then obviously Jason fights and hits one out of the air. I guess from just a belief standpoint, how crucial was that period where you guys did respond?
For sure. I think, you take little moments like that in games, and sometimes that's all you can do, just little moments. The butterfly in here. Sorry. I think you take those little moments and try to build on them. Not everything's going to go the way you planned or exactly the way you want it, but you just take it moment by moment.
Bruce Cassidy's kind of talked about how much confidence they have in all four of their lines, and that they believe if it's a four-line game, they can win. I guess how much responsibility do you guys and some of the other guys take, especially now that Jamie is out for one more game and we don't know about it, Dadonov?
Yeah, I mean, I think, depth is important. And I think, any way that, as a fourth line we can contribute is obviously very helpful. They're a four-line team, and we want to be that as well.
What was the process like for Olofsson coming in? I mean, first playoff game, and I thought he was fantastic.
Yeah, he was great. I give him a ton of credit. He's been working so hard, in the gym, and it's not easy when you're not in the lineup. I don't know even when his last game was, 2 months maybe. But I thought he was outstanding skating, and that's a credit to him for staying ready. It's not an easy position to be in.
All good.
Thanks, Luke. All right, thanks, Luke. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Joe Hoyt, Dallas Morning News. Mason, how much belief did last night's win give you guys?
Definitely. If you look at it, it could easily be 2-2, 3-1 us. So, we're not about to lay down and let them take it from us. I think, we have a very resilient group, and, we've been showing that all year. So just keep pushing.
Tracy Myers, NHL.com. Jake Ottinger said last night that you guys, even after last night's game, have not played your best game yet. What do you need to have your best game?
I agree. I think game 2 was, as close as you can get to a pretty good game from us. I think they had 10 shots through, 5 minutes into the third period there. So, I think if we bring that and, bring the energy, we're tough to beat. So, a lot of the stuff is, on us, and I think we're ready for it.
You guys have had some ups and downs in the playoffs from game to game, even within games. How do you avoid the downs right now? I know you can still survive them within a game, but how do you minimize those mistakes?
I think that's just it. I think, our backs are against the wall, and, we got nowhere to go but forward here. So, I'm sure, we're not thinking too much about that. We're just thinking about getting one win at a time right here.
And then Olofsson, I think you can appreciate his journey and everything. What is that like when you just have to step in and then be good?
Yeah, he did a great job. you know, his legs were churning, and you know, he was pushing the pace, and definitely played a great game. You know, he had a great chance there in the third, and you know, that was huge to have him come in and bring the energy.
Obviously, some line changes because of Jamie and Dadonov being out. I guess when you kind of get in a new line like that, was there a little bit of a learning curve for it? And do you guys feel like you kind of can build off that, or how was that?
Yeah, for sure, a little bit of a learning curve, but I think you know, as the game went on, we got better. We got some more O-zone time, and you know, created some more chances. But you know, whenever you're missing guys like Chubbs and Daddy, you know, it's a big hole, and there's got to be guys like, you know, Ole that step up and, you know, make a big difference.
Anything else for Mason? Oh, thank you, Mason.
Thank you.